And we back. Now, a few days ago, we uploaded a video seeing if we can guess every point guard over the last decade. And I think I did pretty good. I got a 90%, but in today's video, I want to get a little bit higher. And luckily for us, there's a part 2 to this quiz, which is guess every shooting guard over the last decade. So I know what I'm getting myself into. Let's head over to it. So the creator of this quiz taking a step backwards. Last time, I think we had 15 or 20 minutes to answer all the questions. Now he only gave us 10 minutes. So that's not a good thing because it's literally 300 questions, brother. In 10 minutes. Now, y'all know I like to talk too. If there's a player that's a throwback player that I ain't really heard the name of in 10 years, I want to talk about that player. But now we don't have that luxury because we got to make sure we finish the quiz. So next time, I don't even know if this guy's a fan of the channel, but next time when we do the small forwards version, I need at least 15 minutes, all right? But okay, at the bottom, you can see we haven't played it just yet. 300 names will be said. Let's get into it. Atlanta Hawks. Right now it's Kent Bazemore. They have been starting Kevin Huerter recently, but Kent Bazemore has been there. Then we have some Cal Korver, obviously, was an all-star for them. Oh, there's 1 year between Cal Korver and Kent Bazemore. That's nothingness. And then we got Joe Johnson. But that's kind of the way it's been, man. In the last quiz, too, we'd get 9 out of 10 players, and then there's one player that's going to drive me crazy because I want to get a perfect 10 for 10 here, but I can't. But okay. Boston Celtics, this will be a perfect 10 for 10. Jaylen Brown. Then before that, we had Avery Bradley. And then before that, we had Ray Allen. Easy, 10 for 10 there. Hornets, right now we have Jeremy Lamb. Then we had Nicholas Batum. We're going to have some Gerald Henderson. Yeah, 5 years of Gerald Henderson started for the Hornets. That may not be a name a lot of y'all know, but he has a couple of years where he was decent. But yeah, I don't know about the other two. 2009, 2010 was a long time ago. And then there's 1 year before Nicholas Batum that I can't think of right. Actually, Courtney Lee. But then again, there's always that 1 year that's gonna mess up my perfect score. But this should be a perfect score for the Bulls. Kurt Heinrich. Let's get Jimmy Butler out of the way. Let's get Zach LaVine, Dwayne Wade, Rip Hamilton. Ain't thought about him in a while. Well, Zach LaVine was injured last year, so they probably have Justin Holiday. Yes. And then 1 year in 2010. The years get mixed up, so it may be John Salmons. It wasn't him, but he was for the Bucks down there. Or it could be Ronnie Brewer. No, it wasn't Ronnie Brewer, but Corey Brewer was down there. Or it could be Keith Bogans. There we go. All the years really go together in my mind, but we got the Chicago Bulls one perfectly. Now we got Ronnie Hood for the Cavs. We had some Dion Waiters in there. We, of course, had J.R. Smith, championship runs. Anthony Parker is a name I ain't thought about in a long time, but he was the starting shooting guard there. And there's one that I do not know. But again, let's try to get all the ones we definitely know out the way because we've already like 2.5 minutes in. So Monte Ellis. Ain't really thought about Monte for a minute, but the Mississippi Bullet, can't forget about him. He spent a couple years here and there, but definitely in Dallas. Vince Carter had a year in Dallas where he was starting. Carter, yes. Right now they got Wesley Matthews. Wow, it's really been 4 years of Wesley Matthews at Dallas. I had no idea. But there it is. And then after that, 2 years in Dallas, I don't really know. Now we got Gary Harris. Aaron Aflalo. There it is. I had to spell that right. But then, I don't know. There's 3 years in the Nuggets that I'm just blanking on. So again, we'll come back to it. We're going to have Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Booyah. We're going to have some Ronnie Stuckey for a few years. And then this year, is it Reggie Bullock? It is. Oh, completely did the Pistons. Rivalry to the Bulls. I just know all the shooting guards, I guess. Warriors is going to be Klay Thompson the rest of the way. Yeah, Klay Thompson just came in. It's like, you know what? Not only am I going to start here, I'm going to be one of the best shooters of all time. And just did it. Houston Rockets, we're going to have James Harden. There's that 1 year where James Harden was the point guard and Patrick Beverly was a shooting guard. Before that, we already did Jeremy Lamb. Who was the starting shooting guard there? Kevin Martin. That's 10 for 10. I'm blowing this out of the water right now. Oladipo. Before Oladipo, I don't know. There's going to be some Lance Stevenson. There's going to be some Paul George. I know right now he's classified as a small forward, but he did have a year as a shooting guard because I think he had a growth spurt, right? Or am I tripping? I think he had a growth spurt. But now I'm blinking. Who was the starting shooting guard before Victor Oladipo got there? I don't really remember. We'll go back to it. Clippers is going to have JJ Redick. Before JJ Redick, All right, now we're getting to some tough waters. I'm gonna go to Brandon Ingram for the Lakers. We already did Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Before that, we probably had some Jordan Clarkson, Kobe, obviously, and then 1 year where Kobe was probably injured. Don't know. Grizzlies right now though is Garrett Temple, who's actually been playing really solid for them. We already got Courtney Lee. We got Tony Allen. Before Garrett Temple, last year they were struggling. Is that going to be that's not going to be... Oh, but Marshawn Brooks was there. It was Dylan Brooks. Rookie Dylan Brooks. But now, I guess, sophomore Dylan Brooks. The Miami Heat. Is it going to be Josh Richardson? No, but we did get Jason Richardson somewhere down there. Is it going to be Tyler Johnson? Like, I really don't know who started for them these time of years. Because, I mean, they do have a lot of wing players. Dragic is a point guard, but I know Dragic did start for the Phoenix Suns somewhere down there. Heat. Tyler Johnson, Ronnie Magruder. Who is started for the Miami Heat these days? I'm going to skip it. I just guessed all of their wing players. Justice Winslow? It's not, because he's like a small forward, power forward. I don't know who the Heat are starting at shooting guard now. I'm sorry, Heat fans. I know Chris Middleton's going to be in there. We're going to have some Tony Snell for 1 year and probably Malcolm Brogdon this year. Brogdon. Easy. 10 for 10 for the Bucks. Another rivalry of the Bulls. Minnesota. This year it's going to be Wiggins. We already got Zach LaVine for them. We got Wesley Johnson, Corey Brewer. Even before that, it's going to be a name that many of y'all may not know. Luke Ritnow. He was like a 6'1" white point guard, but for a few years they ran him as shooting guard. I think I want to say alongside Ricky Rubio or sometimes alongside Johnny Flynn. But dubs. Next, we're going to have some Spencer Dinwiddie. How can we not? Spencer Dinwiddie been hooping over the past few years. We got Joe Johnson. Before Joe Johnson, or after Joe Johnson, I really don't know. That was the tanky seasons. They weren't necessarily tanking, but they were bad, so I guess they were tanking. I don't know. Pelicans. We're going to have some Eric Gordon. Boom. That's a lot of Eric Gordon. That's, of course, after the CP3 trade. We're going to come back to that. We're going to have some Shumpert. Booyah for the Knicks. Yo, we only have 3 minutes left. Okay, so we're just going to fly through these next ones. Roberson. Again, I'm just going to try to get all the easy ones out of the way. They really did us dirty with the time. Cephalosha. Cephalosha. Boom. Also was an ex-Bull. But this year, starting as shooting guard is probably going to be Alex Abrinas. Boom. Evan Fournier. 76ers. Robert Covington played some shooting guard for them before he grew and turned into like a small forward, power forward. But before that, those again were the tanky seasons where you got random players coming in and out. So I don't know. Suns, of course, we're going to have Devin Booker. This year, probably going to be Mikal Bridges, right? Yes, Mikal Bridges. Before that, I don't know what that was all about.
Possibility is Longfellow Bridge on Cambridge Street in Boston. Is that the one you want?
Siri, be quiet. I don't know what that was about. Brandon Roy.
I found something on the web about Reed. Check it out.
I don't know that.
Why does every device have to listen to us talk, y'all? Between Siri and Alexa, everybody's just listening. And now, Alexa, be quiet. Thank you. All right, back to my quiz. Portland, of course, is going to be CJ McCollum this year. Not this year, but for the past 4 years. Okay, I got to finish this one strong. Buddy Hield. Oh, there's a year between Buddy Hield. It's probably going to be Bogdanovich, right? Yeah. Spurs. Let's get... there was 1 year that Manu did actually start. Manu Ginobili. Danny Green's going to have a lot of years. DeMar DeRozan this year. And then last year... I guess it was Jamal Murray. Yeah, Jamal Murray and Tony Parker were starting together. Donovan Mitchell. Before Donovan Mitchell. Before Ronnie Hood. I don't know. Wizards, though, we're going to have Bradley Beal. And, okay, those are the ones I know for sure. We still got a minute and a half left, so let's go through. CJ Miles? CJ Miles. Boom. And CJ Miles also for the Pacers down here. See? That's why you just got to start guessing names. I don't know. I don't remember any shooting guards in Nuggets history that I'm missing. And some tells me it's going to be somebody that I'm going to feel terrible for missing his name. Mavericks, I don't know. 1 year between the Grizzlies, I don't know. 1 year of the Lakers that I don't know. This is a year that Kobe was injured. Could it be Nick Young? It wasn't Nick Young, but Nick Young was somewhere for the Wizards, all right? Pelicans shooting guard before Eric Gordon. The Knicks have been all over the place, all right? The Knicks have been really all over the place. I went to 2 Knicks games this week, and I really don't remember. It was Emmanuel Mudiay, Tim Hardaway. Oh, my God, and that's probably... No. I was thinking Tim Hardaway's probably for the Hawks, but Thabo Sefolosha was that one for the Hawks. Okay, so we got Tim Hardaway. The Nets, after Joe Johnson, I cannot remember. Before Robert Covington, I cannot remember. The Jazz, the Kings. I'm going to put Bledsoe. No. I think we're actually just going to call it. I think we're going to call it. 20 seconds left. Let's see what we missed out. Steven Jackson, I was never going to get that. I forgot Steven Jackson. Deshaun Stevenson, OJ Mayo is a name I haven't thought about for a long time. Iggy, Randy Foye, okay. Danny Granger started as shooting guard for a season. I've already seen him as a small forward, power forward. Brandon Rush, another Randy Foye, Chauncey Billups, Lou Williams. Jody Meeks, another OJ Mayo. Wayne Ellington, yo, I guessed every Heat wing player except for Wayne Ellington. My fault, Wayne, my fault. Another Wayne Ellington down here, Randy Foye. Randy Foye was just hopping all over the place. 2 years in Denver, 1 year in LA, and then 1 year in New Jersey or Brooklyn. Morris Peterson, wow. Tracy Mcgrady, I forget that Tracy Mcgrady played for the Knicks. Landry Fields' name ain't heard in a long time. Jared Dudley has always been a power forward in my mind. Ben Mclemore, and that was Bogdanovich. Again, I just can't spell. Alec Burks, Rajah Bell, Randy Foye again. Randy Foye was everywhere. If I would have guessed Randy Foye, I would have got an extra like 7 or 8 points. And I got less than the point guards. Yikes. And I thought I was doing great. If I would have guessed Randy Foye, that would have did me decent. But nonetheless, I still did okay. Not great, but okay. Evan Turner. Another Iggy. Wow. Marcus Thornton, Tyreek Evans. I didn't really get any of the Kings, so that's an L. But that's better than the bot, and that's better than the average score, so I'll take it. Not my best, not my worst. But next time when we do small forwards, I want to get higher than a 90. All right, I want to get higher than a 90. Thank y'all so much. Peace.